7 News with new details on justice for Jessica. Investigators getting hundreds of new leads in the search for her killer. Just tonight, we saw the FBI meeting inside the Westminster Police Department. And that's where 7 News reporter Marc Stewart is live. Marc, those tips are significant to solving this case.
They are, Mike, and tonight we're getting some new numbers here from Westminster Police. On Friday, they received 1,500 tips. That number has now soared to 4,000 today. We have been talking to some of the best in the business when it comes to crime solving, and they want to stress publicity may be one of the best allies in helping to solve this case. From dogs combing the open spaces to door-to-door searches, much of the investigation into Jessica Ridgeway's murder has been public. Attention that may be a benefit in finding her killer.
This is under the public watch. Everything they do right, everything they do wrong will be subject to public scrutiny.
It's that kind of exposure that may put even more pressure on police to crack the case with all resources possible.
They have to know that the public is scared. Only by solving this case, making an arrest, will they relieve the sort of pressure that the public is feeling right now because of this one incident.
Publicity pressures the police and the public. It prompts people to constantly jog their memory for anything unusual they may have seen. And that could generate a case-cracking tip.
And it might not come to you the first day or the first week. It might be something that comes as a recollection.
Evening long, we've been seeing the feds as well as local officers coming and going here from the Westminster Police Department. And the officers here want to stress this. Even though much of their work isn't as visible as it was over the past few days, there is still an intensity to this case, and they still are depending on those tips from the public. We are live in Westminster tonight. Marc Stewart, 7 News.
Marc, thanks very much. A growing memorial tonight in remembrance of Jessica Ridgeway. Purple balloons and candles piling up at Chelsea Park in Westminster. More sentiments at Arvada's Patridge Park, where Jessica's body was found last week. Her family talking today about the outpouring of love and support.
It came not only as a complete shock, but it broke everyone's heart. Not only in our family, but I think around the country and certainly around the city as well.
A public memorial to remember Jessica is scheduled for tomorrow night. It's expected to be standing room only. It'll be at Faith Bible Chapel at 62nd and Ward. The service will start at 7 p.m.